Hello and welcome to the 1% Solution. Here you'll find tips to help you acquire physician clients one small step at a time. I'm Dr. Vicki Rackner, your host. Today I'd like to share some thoughts about how to have conversations with your prospects and clients about fees. I'll let you know what my recommendations are, why I'm making them, and then 3 tips for execution. My recommendation is just do it. Engage in proactive, transparent, well-timed conversations about your fees. Here are 3 reasons. First, it builds trust. Let's say somebody recommended that you see a personal trainer or a hairstylist, and you went there and they fumbled their conversations about fees. Well, no biggie, really. However, what if the personal trainer were morbidly obese, or the hairstylist had a terrible hairstyle herself? That would be a problem. The core of your value proposition is money management. You need to be skilled and well-versed in this fee conversation. Second, it models behavior. Now remember, for doctors, money is the ultimate taboo topic. Part of your value to them is helping them feel more comfortable having conversations around money. You can model this. Third, it avoids distrust. If you don't proactively address your fees, doctors are going to wonder, well, are you going to be proactive in disclosing other things? Here are 3 tips to help you have these conversations. Tip number 1, turn fee conversations upside down. Establish your value before you disclose your fees. Like beauty, value is in the eyes of the beholder. So let your clients and prospects tell you how they perceive your value. In the discovery process, you'll find out what your prospects' hot buttons are. You'll find out why they're making a change. Then you can use that information and say, what if I could help you do that? What would that be worth to you? Maybe an approach like, how much would you spend to save $100,000? As you're having fee conversations with physicians, reach for medical metaphors. The cost of managing health parallels the cost of managing wealth. No matter what your fee structure is, always make sure that you frame this conversation in terms of how your fee structure benefits your clients. Tip number 2 is customize the conversation. Think about your prospects fitting in one of 3 boxes. There's the do-it-yourselfer, the person who is not already established with an advisor. There's a person who's established with another advisor who's now talking to you. And then there are your existing clients, and you'll want to have a different kind of conversation with all 3. The do-it-yourselfer is comparing your fees to no fees. You can reach for a medical metaphor to make your point. You could say something like, a question doctors in your shoes ask is, do I really need a financial advisor? And then you go on to say, that's like your patients asking, do I really need a doctor? Well, there are 3 reasons that your patients are working with you and why my clients are working with me. What if you get fee resistance, especially in a physician prospect who's not used to paying a fee because they're a do-it-yourselfer? Well, is it because you haven't done a good job at articulating the value, or is it because temperamentally they just don't want to pay the fee? If you clearly represent your value proposition and this prospect still resists the fee, this could be a blessing in disguise. This is the kind of client that you really don't want to work with. What if you're in front of a prospect who already has an established relationship with another advisor? They'll have a tendency to compare your fees to the fees that they're already paying. You can just say something like this to them. A question on most doctors' minds is, how does the advisor get paid? Just as you generate revenue by helping your patients promote health, I generate revenue by helping my clients promote their financial health. And then you can continue, just as there are different models for compensating doctors, so too there are different models for compensating financial advisors. Here's my model, and here's how this model helps me put your interest before my own. How do you have conversations about fees with your own clients? Same principles apply. Always talk about value before fees. Tip number 3, this comes from my mentor, Alan Weiss, who always says, make the first sale to yourself. If you're feeling uncomfortable about fee conversations, ask yourself, do you believe in your value? Can you clearly identify why somebody would want to work with you rather than another advisor or the white coat investor? In summary, just do it. Your willingness to talk proactively transparently and honestly about your fees will help you accelerate your practice growth. Thanks for stopping by today. If you'd like other resources to help you increase your assets under management by acquiring more physician clients, you're welcome to visit www.targetingdoctors.com. We're always releasing new products and services and information to help you achieve your personal and professional and financial goals. Thanks again.